Hi everyone, so the Inktober challenge is over and I thought I will do a flip through video for you and share all of the illustrations in one sitting. So I hope you'll enjoy them. And yeah, so this is Moleskine watercolor sketchbook. It's a landscape. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I always keep the size right here. So if you want to know, it's a cold pressed paper, 200 GSM, and that is it. And you get 72 pages. Now, before I started with the Inktober, I kept this sketchbook thinking that I will be doing a lot of food illustrations. I wanted to learn that, and that probably I still will do that at some point, but I just did 2 illustrations, one which I was okay with in the beginning, now I hate it, and the second one I was really happy with, but I kind of felt because I don't know, I didn't really do anymore, so I thought it was a perfect time to just stop forcing myself to do something that wasn't right at the time and use the sketchbook for Inktober. So I'll just skip to beginning. So you get this first page, which is unfortunately glued way too high up. So if I show you, so you can't really, well, maybe you can, but I didn't feel like illustrating on it, although it's a perfectly fine piece of paper. So here was my first illustration, and I will just skip it quite quickly because this isn't what it is about. So these 2 illustrations, this is the one I love, so food illustrations. And here it starts with the Inktober. Now I do have to say I cringe a little bit when I see this one as my first, because it's so not me. It's too much going on here, too much color, too much mess. It's something like I was trying to be something or to create something here which is not my style at all, and you know, it is incredible. If I just quickly show you the very last illustration, you will see how much it has improved. So this is really my style and I feel comfortable and happy producing it. So it's quite minimal, but with some intricate details here and there. So, you know, this is something that I enjoy doing and I can say it's my style. So let's go back. So this was first day and the word was Swift. I'm not going to go into explaining every single prompt and how I tied it in. I just want to talk a little bit about every single illustration because otherwise the video will be extremely long. So day 2, the prompt was divided and here are 2 girls. This is starting to go into a direction that I like, and I think the illustration itself is quite cool actually. I do like it, although the bodies are a little bit sort of like 2 sausages sticking out, but I will get the proportions better. And here, as you can see, the necks, so the neck here and here, they're not as long as they will become. I do like their faces, their expressions and things like that. Oh, this one I do not like. So this was day 3 and the prompt was poison, and I was trying to create here something, and arms and things like that, body shapes and positions is something I was not okay with, and I probably still am not good at. And so here I tried to do something which is just too much, and her face didn't come out pretty at all, but yeah, not my favorite. This one again, something, so day 4, underwater, not something I can proudly say I feel happy with, but yeah, that was my attempt. Now here, this is now starting to become a little bit more myself, and at this point I decided, you know what, I'm going to try and take the prompt and create something that I'm comfortable with, and I'm not going to go outside of my comfort zone too much, and try to interpret the prompt into my illustration. So day 5, and basically still within the first week, and I can then say I can start seeing improvement. Day 6, the prompt is sword, and I am half okay, half not okay with this illustration. So apart from this area, I'm really happy with how her face came out, very sort of geisha-like. However, this is too much and looking messy. And yeah. So next one, but I do really like her face. There's something quite doll-like and sad about her face, and very reserved and kind of dreamy. So I really like the facial expression that I went here for. But again, I'm forcing myself to interpret the sword. Like I said, it's just not something I'm interested in drawing. So those limitations of a prompt is probably what I was struggling with some of the prompts. So next one is day 7, and the prompt is shy. I really like this girl. There's something very pretty about her, and I do like the style as well. Day 8, and the prompt is crooked. Really don't like her. She's not, way too much going on here. Again, if I would start over, I would give her a prettier face, a prettier kind of body shape. It sort of is kind of, I'm trying to go with the crooked kind of theme here, but it's way too much. I would either go with the hair or with the lashes or change something. It's just messy for me right now. Next one is day 9, and it's Screech. I do like her. She looks a little bit mad, and yeah, I kind of do like her. I think I might have added this bow after I filmed the video, and yeah, I gave her green eyes, which is different to my other illustrations. I kind of leave the eyes clear. Don't like giving them color, but in this case it worked really nice with the pink. I do like the body shape here. I think this is the body shape now that I will drawing it for a while, because I really enjoy it. So day 10, gigantic. Now the concept I like, the actual illustration didn't come out too pretty, but the concept I think is good. Day 11, and the prompt is run. Apart from this very strong, almost fluorescent cheek and lip color, I would say that I do like everything else. Very balanced, very clean, very sort of, yeah, I do like this illustration. Day 12, Shuttered. Now, this is one of my favorites. I love it. It's a shuttered bunny. And I gave her a bit of a bunny nose and kind of tried to make her look human and animal maybe in one, and kind of just create a little bit of a dark illustration here. So I love Tim Burton, and you know, I love that sort of style, and I think here I was trying to go with that sort of thing, and obviously giving her a very extremely kind of hunched back and make her look exhausted and slouching and all of that. So I think it came out really well, so I'm happy with this one. Next one is day 13, Teaming. And I decided to go with a very floral theme here, being inspired by the ascot hair hair pieces, or the hats that are famously enormous and extravagant, extremely extravagant in most cases. So this is what I was trying to do, like she's almost wearing a garden on her head. And yeah, I do like it. Probably not my favorite for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I do like it. Now, day 14, so 2 weeks, and it's fierce. I really like this one, so this is one of my favorites. I went for color, and I wanted her to be kind of, you know, standing out, and again, something different, something new. I gave her a kind of cute but powerful face, and yeah, the whole thing, I like it a lot. I like the body shape, the details on the dress, the extremely heavy earring that she needs to wear, and yeah, I love this one. Next one is day 15, Mysterious. So here with the makeup, I was kind of inspired by Charlotte Tilbury and the 20s Gatsby era, and yeah, don't know, I really like her. She's also one of my favorites, although I did mess up the arm, it looks wrong, but apart from the arm, I really like the idea and the position of her head and the body. So this is day 16, and the prompt was fat. It was a weird prompt for me to, you know, I'm not sure why it was chosen, and yeah, it's a weird one, but I just decided to draw Marie Antoinette, not because she was fat, but because she was rounded, and that body shape was, by rounded I mean full figured. That body shape was fashionable and considered healthy at that time, and yeah, so I just decided to go with that and not really you know, take it any further than this, really.